Halo guys, welcome back to my channel. Kali ini kita akan bermain Final Fantasy 12 dan dari Zodiac X ya. Kita lanjutin lagi guys untuk storynya guys ya. Ya setahu gue habis ini story doang guys. Kepanjangannya udah nggak ada apa-apa lagi sih. Job kedua nanti dulu guys. Ngambilnya gue masih bingung sih ya. Pengen kombonya apa aja. Ya sebenarnya gue udah tahu kombonya sih, cuma gue pengen nyari-nyari informasi lagi gitu. Yang lebih sakit lagi jobnya gitu ya. Sebenarnya gue pengen buka semua jobnya gitu, cuma ya udahlah nanti aja lah. Gua masih bingung soalnya. Kalau kalian salah job bisa diganti kok. Di Mont Blanc, ganti jobnya di Mont Blanc kalau nggak salah. Kayak ini ceritanya kita terkepung ya, tertangkap guys. Jadi para Empire tuh tahu kalau kita ada di sini gitu ya. Udah kita nyari downside-nya susah-susah. Dirampas lagi. Waduh.
Such a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty. You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Such a heartfelt display of remorse. Now what is it you want?
I want you to give me the Nethicite.
The Nethicite?
That is a base imitation. We seek Wraithwald's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. Day-affected Nethicite. Did you not tell them, Captain Azalus?
Majesty, he speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite.
Are you mad, Vossler?
If we are to save Dalmasca, we must accept the truth. I will fight this profitless battle no more.
Captain Azalus has struck a wise bargain. In return for the Dawn Shard, the Empire will permit Lady Ashe to reclaim her throne, and the kingdom of Dalmasca will be restored. Think on it. An entire kingdom for a stone. You must admit, 'tis more than a fair exchange.
And when all is said and done, your master will have another pet.
Lady Ashe, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca. Your Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads. And his shall be the first to fall.
Well, at least your sword is to the point.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were day-affected Nethicite, Doctor Cid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
Captain Azalus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Rabanasta soon.
Nama-nama pesawatnya tuh dari itu ya. Summoner ya.
I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
When we return to Dalmasca, we can announce that you are alive and well. I will then continue our negotiations with the Empire. I believe Lars has the key. He'll listen to us. We should trust him.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
A son of Dalmasca.
Our equipment
equipment here is limited, so we'll be using the ship's drive to make our assessment. Once we've connected the stone, the reaction should be easily measured.
Methods do not interest me, only results.
Si Fran kenapa tuh? Kesurupan guys, Frannya.
Such heat. The mist, it's burning.
6,800, 6,900, 7,000. This must be deified nethicite. The count still climbs.
Ah, we found it at last. True day-affected nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make, vain.
What is this? Something's wrong.
What is it? You stand down!
Hold her down!
What's wrong with her?
I always knew Fran didn't take well to being tied up. I just never knew how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
No farther! Sky pirates, the future of Dalmasca will not be stolen.
Ini Vossler kok jadi pengkhianat ya? Dia bersekutu dengan Empire biar Dalmasca tuh.
This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
Biar Dalmasca itu kembali seperti semula gitu ya. Aduh, Fran-nya kena besek nanti dulu deh. Gua mau nge-steal dulu ke si siapa nih, Vossler-nya. Oh, udah ya, udah nge-steal gitu. Easy win lah ini. Udah selesai.
Engine power falling rapidly. It's negative. Impossible.
Engine room, this is the bridge. Report.
What are they doing down
What's
there?
happened?
The nethicite's draining the ship's power.
Disengage it at once.
I want that
We're
number
trying
3
to
unit
get
seal.
it.
Then the infected.
Absolute critical in 300. Cascade failure.
Ashe, let's go.
All I have done, I've ever thought of Dalmasca first.
I know you do. I would ne'er gainsay your loyalty.
Look on what my haste has wrought. Did I act too quick? Or was your return too late? I can serve her no more. You must take up my charge.
Meledak loh. Udah hancur dan ini kapalnya ini. Kita harus kabur dari sini. Oke, Vossler sama Judge Ghis mati ya. Jadi aman. Wah. Itu yang keluar apa sih tuh? Kayak ada hantu-hantunya nih.
This might get a little dicey.
The mist. It manifests now.
Is that what you call this?
What's that?
Nah, itu downside tuh.
It's the dawn shard.
Then what are we waiting for?
Balik lagi.
The dreadnought Leviathan is sunk. The 8th fleet of the Arcadian Imperial Army lost. As word of the events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire, quit I Bujeba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance. By this time, Lady Ashe had made her return to Rabanastre. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Don Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance. In such circumstance as the Lady Ashe then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath. Though Arcadia had lost her 8th fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with which to be reckoned.
The Rosarian Empire assembles a vast host under guise of martial exercises. It is our belief they wait for the proper pretext, the sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Rosaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vane not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Lord Vane shall be made to answer for his actions. It is the will of the Senate. Excellency, though he be your son, justice must be served.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son.
A most lamentable situation for us all.
Oh? For Lord Vane, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Lauser will make for a fine emperor.
Lauser so adores his brother, and he is yet young.
But he will not remain young forever. Already he busies himself unraveling Lord Vane's tangled skein. Lord Lauser has found his role to play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
Ah, yes. And who would set him at such tasks?
What matter? Lord Vane himself once saw his elder brothers brought to like justice, did he not? At your Excellency's behest, as I recall.
You may put yourself at ease, Lord Gramis. So long as the Senate watches over her, Arcadia's well-being will ever be ensured.
By your will, I shall bid Vane return to Arcades.
Itu di mana ya guys ya?
So, it was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ashe, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia, Lord Rassler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died alike. Something was there. One of the Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
More Nethicite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
That ridiculous war. The trap at the treaty signing. All this because Vane wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethicite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard? Most likely the Midlight Shard, too. Besides, can't they manufacture Nethicite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them. Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethicite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died, and the Empire will know remorse.
You even know how to use it?
The Garif may know. The Garif people live by the old ways. Matricide lore is a part of their culture. They may hear it, the cry of the Nethicite's power. Whispers of the stone's menace.
Dangerous though it be, what we need now is power. Should we declare Dalmasca free without the means to defend our claim, the Empire would crush us. You must take me to meet with the Garif.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
Not exactly close.
Compensation, is that what you want?
Straight to the point, aren't we? I like that. Compensation. How about the ring?
This? Isn't there something else?
No one's forcing you. I'll give it back to you as soon as I find something more valuable.
What do you mean something more valuable?
Hard to say. I'll know when I find it. What is it you want, Fran? What are you looking for?
Me? What am I looking for? I guess... Well, you know...
Oke. Kayaknya udah selesai storynya.
The Gareth are said to dwell in Kurwan.
So they do. We'll need to head south, past the Giza Plains.
It is the rains now in Giza. The wadis will be swollen with the deluge. Passage may be difficult.
But those same waters may also lay open new routes to us.
Regardless, we must go south, yes?
First things first. You're eager to be on your way, I know. But we should see that we're prepared before setting out.
I made my resolve 2 years ago. I swore to overcome any hardship I may face.
Man cannot live by resolve alone, Princess.
Nggak bisa ya, nggak bisa masuk ini ya. Ntar guys, gue mau ngecek dulu guys. Wah, ada yang baru nih, drain nih. Beli aja, beli. Ngedrain itu kalau nggak salah ngedrain MP musuh deh. Transfer HP from one foe to the caster. Kok HP sih? Oh, drain. Oh iya. Drain itu jadi kayak ngambil darah musuh ke kita gitu ya. Setahu gue sih drain itu efeknya itu ngambil MP deh. Kok HP sih ya? Ah, nggak tahu guys, nggak tahu. Gua nggak tahu, lupa kayaknya gua. Oke, kita di sini bilangnya tujuan utama kita tuh ke itu dulu kan, Giza Plain. Dari Giza Plain baru kita OTW ke Ozomana Plain. Nah, di Ozomana Plain nanti di situ ada kota namanya Jahara gitu ya. Nah, kalian bisa baca sendiri lah. Garif Village episode Giza Plain gitu ya. Garif Village itu ya namanya Jahara. Village-nya itu namanya Jahara. Garifnya itu kalau nggak salah nama orang ya. Nah guys, kita ke toko mage dulu, ada yang bisa dibeli nggak? Pokoknya kalau ada magic, ada teknik, bakal gue beli dah. Soalnya itu paling penting guys. Kalau armor dan sebagainya mah menurut gue nggak terlalu penting sih, itu bisa dicari sih. Kalau magic ini nyarinya agak susah ya, karena harus bukain chest. Nggak ada ya. Coba ke sebelah beli teknik. Guys, nanti part berikutnya gue nggak mau kelarin misi dulu ya. Pokoknya nanti part berikutnya gue mau kelarin side quest. Banyak side quest sih. Ini ada traveler nih. Jadi traveler ini bakal ngedimek berapa jumlah step. Pokoknya berapa jumlah step. Kalau misalnya makin jauh makin sakit katanya sih. Oke, udah beli. Ya pokoknya kalau kita udah kelarin Tom Red Wall, itu side questnya bakal kebuka banyak banget guys. Kita bisa pergi lebih jauh lagi sih. Gak usah ke tujuan utama kita, tapi kita bisa pergi lebih jauh dari itu. Kan misi kita kan pergi ke Garif kan. Nah kita bisa pergi lebih jauh lagi guys. Ini gambit ada yang jual nggak? Kita bisa pergi lebih jauh lagi sih. Cuma kalau makin jauh kalian tuh harus makin kuat guys. Kalau nggak makin kuat susah musuhnya. Makin jauh musuhnya makin susah. Aduh, ini harusnya di filter kek. Yang belum kebeli yang mana. Kayak gini kan gue bingung. Soalnya masih ada yang kosong nih. Gambitnya kok masih ada yang kosong soalnya. Yang kosong tuh kalau salah ada 2. Udah ya, nggak ada yang kosong ya. Ini mah skill. Iya, gambit nggak ada yang kosong ya. Udah ya, udah semua ya. Iya, nggak ada. Berarti Gambit udah beli semua ya. Jadi nggak usah beli lagi Gambit. Kita ke sini dulu guys, ke Mont Blanc guys. Kan kita udah kelarin banyak monster tuh, ngebunuh banyak monster. Nah kita bisa ngobrol sama si Mont Blanc. Mau nerima hadiah dulu. Pokoknya kelarin story, ngebunuh boss, ngebunuh monster baru itu biasa dikasih hadiah. Minta duit sini. Oh, telepon stun, makasih banget. Nugget Electrum. Iya, Demon Wall-nya ada 2 ya. Ada new mark. Oh, ada guys. Apa nih? Gila sniper. Terima dulu guys. Gila sniper katanya ada di Giza Plain guys. Waktu hujan. Oke, ada di Giza Plain ya, di kristal ya. Kita harus ngobrol sama orangnya di situ. Nah, coba ngobrol deh. Ada hadiah lagi nggak? Nggak ada guys. Oke, kalau kalian pengen ganti job, ngobrol sama Mont Blanc ya. Jadi pilihnya yang ini. I want to change license board. Nanti otomatis nanti lisensinya bakal reset seperti semula lagi. Dan kalian bisa ganti-ganti job. Itu sih. Dulu setahu gue nggak bisa ganti job, tapi sekarang bisa guys. Nggak tahu kenapa. Ya deh, gue mau udahin dulu untuk part inilah. Gue mau cari tempat save dulu. Part berikutnya gue bakal itu guys, apa, kerain side quest sama ngambil job guys. Ngambil job nanti part berikutnya bakal kasih tahu deh ngambil jobnya apa aja, biar enak. Kalian bisa pilih job kalian sendiri ya. Kalau menurut kalian job gue masih kurang, kalian bisa pilih job sendiri gitu, atau nggak cari informasi internet orang lain job apa aja harus dipilih. Tapi ini gue pilih job yang menurut gue suka aja gitu ya. Jadi kalau misalkan kita nggak cocok ya mohon maaf nih ya. Kalau nggak cocok ya udah. Ntar guys, gue mau nyari tempat save. Mana yang teleport ini? Oh ini nih. Pokoknya kalau kalian masih bingung story-nya setelah ini kemana gitu ya. Tadi sih gue udah jelasin sih story-nya mau kemana lagi ya. Pokoknya ke Giza Plain, terus ke sini nih, ke bawah nih. Nah ini tujuannya ke Osmone Plain. Nah di Osmone Plain itu kalian jelajah sampai ketemu tempat kota yang namanya Jahara gitu ya. Nah di situ tujuan utama kalian, ke sana, ke Garif. Tanyain Garif soal Downshard. Jadi katanya si Ashe ini nggak ngerti cara pakai Downshard gitu ya. Nah nanti pakai Downshard buat, iya buat itu guys, apa, buat belajar gunainnya. Nanti rencananya sih gue nggak mau kalian story dulu gitu. Gue bakal ke Pesawat. ngekelarin side quest ini. Nanti side quest ini udah kelar, nanti tembusnya ke Sen. Nah, Sennya yang atas. Nah, di sini kalian bisa tembus lagi ke atas. Gua lupa, pokoknya Skyward, Sakaliwa Wood, apalah pokoknya nanti bisa lebih jauh lagi, guys. Kalau kesini bisa lebih jauh lagi. Ke kiri ini nggak tahu, gue lupa kemana. Pokoknya gue cobain ke atas lah. Bukain map. Kalau udah bukain map, udah puas, dapat banyak esper, baru gue kerjain story lagi gitu ya. Biar overpower kita. Jadi kerjain storynya nggak susah. Ya, thank you guys yang udah nonton. Sampai jumpa. Bye bye.